Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. We're rebuilding the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, and we're going to be doing a performance version of it. Everything that can be a performance part will be a performance part, even if we have, our stuff already, repaired and ready. So, we're putting the pistons in at the moment. Probably just sell these, so they're not in the way. Sell all junk. Yes. Now sort by condition. Sell all this. I know I said I'll keep stuff above 50%, but there you go. I think I'll sell it anyway. Let's also sell the pistons. Don't need these. There. I've got enough money. We'll be doing restorations anyway, mostly, so, So don't really need the other stuff, I guess. There we go. Look at all these lovely pistons. Cylinder head, the performance one. Ah, I need rocker arms. I don't think there's anything here because, yeah, we've already checked before with the 300. Alright, 1, 2, 3. That are the performance, no, not the performance parts, the rocker arms. There we go. You know, last time I was talking about, oh yeah, I can get performance plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was talking about the, oh, I'll just sell those. Plug. I was talking about the, reliability of American cars and how they're not really known to be reliable here. Now, when I was over in the US, I heard a pretty interesting story about Volkswagen. I know you guys over there call it Volkswagen, but it's not really how it's pronounced. Because it's, oops, no, I don't want that. It's a Volkswagen, because, that's the German word. A people's car. Camshaft bearing. Camshaft bearing. 1, 2, 3. How many do we need? 4. Anyway, I heard an interesting thing about Volkswagen over there. Now, over here, Volkswagen is a very reliable, very good brand. It's a little bit on the expensive side, especially considering the brand's roots, because Volkswagen, of course, means people's car. So it wasn't really designed as a, luxury brand from the get-go. Let's get some cam gear. Click, please. Cam gear. But, it is, all the Volkswagens I've driven so far have been extremely comfortable, very well put together, just really very nice, and definitely something I would not mind buying. Why do we have 3 exhaust manifolds? That's crazy. But over there in the US, I've heard stories of, pretty much horror stories, of people saying that they had a Volkswagen and it was just a mess. It was very unreliable. It was, I don't know, things fell apart, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Now, I looked a bit into it because, I'm very interested in automotive industry and cars and everything. And I looked a little bit into this. Oh, crap. I put the radiator on before this. We need a timing chain. The 300 SL. There. So I looked a bit into this, and I found out that, oh god, chain sprocket. And I found out that, unlike most of the Japanese brands, for example, which are, like Mazda, for example, it's built in Japan, and then it's transported over to Europe to be sold. Or, it's made in Japan and then transported to the US. But the Volkswagen is not made in Germany and then transported to US. Crankshaft pulley. i6. There we go. Of course, the most expensive one. I think it was the most expensive one anyway. Serpentine belt B. Serpentine belt B. Oh, so much stuff here. I kind of wish you could just shift-click on the missing parts and it would buy them automatically. That would be nice. Anyway, yes, the Volkswagen for the US market is actually built in Mexico. Probably because of lower costs and such. And of course, before you say anything, I'm not saying, oh yeah, haha, Mexico, that must be lower quality. I don't know, you know. Serpentine belt A. I don't know what quality, you know, would be gotten from there. But apparently, the Volkswagen assembly plant that's there does not really do a lot of quality, as far as I can tell. Of course, this was with, you know, older cars, but still, people have said that they weren't very happy with them. So that's quite interesting. So, you know, over here when you go and you say, you know, oh, you bought a Volkswagen, yeah, that's good. It's quite expensive, but hey, you know, you got a good car. And over there, apparently, that's kind of not the front sway bar B. What did I buy? Oh, rear sway bar. That's apparently not the case. So I don't exactly know what kind of reputation Volkswagen has over there, because obviously that was just a couple of people. But generally, yeah, it's quite interesting. Let's also buy 2 of these, because I think they're at the back. I don't think it's got drums. Oh yeah, pads. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's kind of an odd thing for Volkswagen to do. You'd think that they would put a lot on their reputation as far as, you know, reliability goes. And haha, I know. Let's not even go to the reputation part right now with the whole emissions scandal. But, you know, as far as reliability and quality goes and so on and so forth, it's kind of weird. Why would they not want to make the cars in Germany, make sure that they're as high quality as possible, and transport them? I guess, well, of course, the answer is obvious. Costs. And probably taxes and stuff, import taxes, but it's still really weird. Also, one more thing. I was comparing at that time. Wishbone. Yeah. I was comparing the Volkswagen Passat, the European and the US version. And I have to say, I'm very sorry to all my American friends and viewers, but you guys got shafted big time on that. Actually, all of the Volkswagen models, I believe. I don't know what the bloody hell they were doing with them, but the US versions look like they're from 10 years ago. You know, they lack the LED headlights. That's one. I believe that's because of the US legislation, because it does not allow LEDs as headlights yet. For some reason. Also, I believe the US has some weird laws that, you know, that sort of say the car's headlights must be at least this high above the bumper or something like that. Which means that if you have a car that looks really aggressive, really low down, because it's got, you know, also its headlights very low on the bonnet, you can't really do that. You have to change it for the US market if you want to sell it there. Because, well, it wouldn't be legal there. So that's kind of weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, I saw and compared the Volkswagen Passat from the US and the European version, and bloody hell, it's like almost a completely different car. And not in a good way for the US version. Don't really understand that, but before you complain, my dear American viewers, let it be known that you have a lot cheaper prices on cars in general. So yeah, you can be lucky there. For example, the oh yeah, wheel hub cap. 1, 2. I'm not sure about the rear, but probably will need them as well. But there you go. Wait a second. Have I not? Oh yeah, I haven't repaired these yet. Oh, I can't repair them. Well, that sucks. Which ones are they? Rim 300. Oh, okay. For example... Oh yeah, I can't search here for some reason. 300 SL. Where is it? Retro, modern... Oh, it's, Sebring. Wait, I thought it was... It is alphabetic, but where is the 300 SL? Oh, is it right at the top? Yeah, because it starts with a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not very expensive. Alright. Let's just sell those old ones. There. Oh, let's do 300. Sell this. Wait, where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. What? I have so many rims now, or is it only the one that wasn't good? What the frig? Oh well, never mind. Anyway, back to the prices. Yes, you guys... Oh, it even puts the hubcap on. That's cool. You guys get some extremely low prices as far as cars go. For example, if you... I don't know. A Volkswagen Passat, a fully built one, over here, admittedly with four-wheel drive and, well, all-wheel drive, and the 240 horsepower 2-liter diesel engine. If you fully load it, it's about 55, almost 60,000 euros, I believe. I hate these rear knuckle housing C, I think. So yeah, prices are quite a lot higher over here than over there. For example, as I was saying about pickups already, but of course, you know, this is due to the fact that these pickups aren't even sold here, so they have to be important. But a fully loaded, I don't know, Dodge Ram 2500, for example, over there, I believe is like $60,000-$70,000. Over here, a not fully loaded 2500 is like 110 to 120,000 euros. So yeah, very nice, isn't it? Let's put the performance one in, of course. This is very nice, isn't it? Yes. We pay like crazy for that stuff. It's ridiculous. Anyway, there's the exhaust pipe, which is performance. That's nice to see. Spring cap, I have these. Oh yeah, rear springs, I'll need to buy that. Spring! 2 rear springs, probably the caps as well. Not sure. Yeah, as always. Oh wait. Where's the rear one? Cap. Rear. So yeah, you know, swings and roundabouts. Rear shock absorber B. Shock. There. So you get, you know, horrible Volkswagens, I mean unreliable Volkswagens, and we get the bloody expensive stuff, which is just ridiculous. So yeah, it's like if you want to buy a small city car over here, it's the price of a big, I don't know, pickup truck over there. Not to mention, of course, the fuel prices. Now that is partly due to the fact that that we are using higher what's it called? Higher octane gas, or I'm saying gas. I'm turning into American. Higher octane petrol, which is also interestingly enough why the Mazda 3, for example, or the Mazda 6 with the 2.5 liter petrol engine over there produces 180 something horsepower, and over here it produces almost 200, or is it over 200, I believe. And I was like, at first I completely forgot about that, and I asked the guy, you know, wait, why is that? And he said, well, lower octane. level in the Americas. This is kind of interesting, you know, all the nuances. It's actually, if you think about it, car makers have to think of a bloody lot of stuff. You know, legislations, fuel prices, fuel quality, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Safety. It's like, geez, how can they make any cars at all? So another bushing. I think only 2, right? Yeah, because it's only at the front here. There's one here, and then there's one on the other side. There. I think there's more stuff missing here, isn't there? No, I already put the leaf spring stuff on. Okay. There's something missing, and what have I missed here? Clutch paint. Oh yeah. All the running gears over here, the transmission. Come on. Click on that, please. Click on that. Yeah, no, I want... Seriously? I'm clicking like crazy. I can't get to the bloody thing. Look, exhaust. There we go. Oh, man, that took for bloody ever. Flywheel, I want to fly. It's rather expensive. It better be worth it. Clutch plates. Let's see, we're good. Clutch plate, pressure plate. I'll buy all that thing. No, not that one. No, take it off. That's what she said, or that's what he said. How many clutch plates do I have? There. The pressure plate. Alright, that looks pretty good. Clutch release bearing. I don't think that's here. Nope. Release bearing. Man, it's hot. And the gearbox. I don't think that's a performance thing you can buy, because, well, what are you gonna gain in performance? Unless it was from a lighter alloy. No. Nothing. Right, the starter. I think we might be able to get a performance part for that. There's a drive shaft. A rear wheel drive. Alright, this car is almost built. Now, anything else over here? No, not that I can see, apart from the starter. So let's see, starter. Oh yeah, there's a performance shop, so no performance starter, unfortunately. Oh well. Oops, there it is. Oh, we already had one. Ah. There we go. I believe this car is not finished. Crankshaft bearing car. Oh yeah, that would kind of be a problem. I wonder what happens if you pour oil into the engine now. I never tried that, in fact. That would be quite funny. Right. Oh yeah, it's because it's at an angle. You know, I didn't actually see that was missing. Right, so the caps, we'll need to buy these new, I believe. No, wow, we actually repair them, that's fine. There's one there. Oh, there's so much stuff in the way. There's one there. And there's one there, and we'll need to buy 2 more. Crankshaft bearing cap. Lovely. There we go. Come on. There we go. Brilliant. Lovely. Alright, the oil pan. And then we just add the oil. I believe that's it then. Alright. Lovely. And of course we'll, you know, we'll take it for a spin. We'll tune it as well. And probably just spin out completely. There. Perfect. Alright. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Next time, we're going to be dynoing this thing and, yeah, taking it for a test run. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.